So, is it genuinely possible to lose 10 pounds in just 1 week, in 7 days? The answer is yes, it absolutely is possible, but not for every single person. Is it possible to lose 10 pounds of actual body fat in 1 week? Absolutely not. That is physiologically impossible. But before anything else, if your current diet is particularly poor and you are regularly consuming large amounts of fast food, heavily refined and processed carbohydrates, and high saturated fat foods, you can essentially forget about it entirely because there is simply no way your body can shed weight when it is not being properly nourished. Now, the two primary areas where the majority of that weight loss is going to come from are the excessive fluid your body is retaining around your midsection due to high sodium intake and the contents of your bowels. Most people who follow poor dietary habits tend to experience more constipation, fewer regular bowel movements, and consequently carry considerably more weight within their intestinal tract than they realize. And when you are eating large quantities of refined and processed foods, you are simultaneously taking in excessive amounts of sodium. And what does sodium do inside the body? It draws in and retains water, causing the body to hold on to significantly more fluid than it should. Additionally, when you consume too many carbohydrates, those carbs get converted and stored as glycogen within the muscles and the liver. And for every unit of carbohydrate stored as glycogen, a proportional amount of water gets stored right alongside it. So now you have excessive body weight accumulating from overstocked glycogen stores, from too much retained sugar, from too much retained sodium, and from the accumulated waste sitting in your gut and intestines as a result of a consistently poor diet. So the very first recommendation I have for you is to start drinking more water. Water actively helps your body flush out and eliminate excess sodium. Many people make the mistaken assumption that because they are already bloated, adding more water to their system will only make the bloating worse. But that is simply not accurate. Drinking more water will help your kidneys function more effectively and efficiently. It will help your body release and eliminate that extra sodium it has been holding on to. It will assist with relieving constipation, help stimulate bowel movements, and increase peristalsis so your body can effectively clear out that accumulated waste. I would also strongly encourage everyone to incorporate some form of regular exercise into their routine. Any type of resistance exercise targeting the muscles, along with activities like walking, cycling, or swimming, will help build and preserve muscle tissue, elevate your heart rate, increase your aerobic capacity, and ultimately help your body burn more calories throughout the day. Exercise raises your metabolic rate meaningfully, and maintaining muscle mass keeps your metabolism running at a higher level consistently, which matters tremendously because we naturally lose muscle as we age. And here is something worth knowing. Many of the times you feel what seems like hunger, you may not actually be hungry at all. You may simply be thirsty. Most of us simply do not drink enough water throughout the day. If you drink a glass of water about 15 to 20 minutes before a meal, or before you reach for food when you think you are hungry, you may find that approximately 70% of the time that sensation was actually thirst rather than genuine hunger. Water provides a real sense of fullness and satiety that can significantly reduce unnecessary eating. And one of the most powerful strategies you can adopt for weight loss is to base your diet around nutrient-dense whole foods. Whole fruits, whole vegetables, and whole grains that come with their natural fiber still intact. When fiber is present, the glycemic index of the food is lower, which slows the rate at which sugar is absorbed into your cells. This prevents the blood sugar spikes that drive cravings for more sweets and processed foods. It produces a much greater and longer-lasting feeling of fullness and satisfaction, and it naturally curbs hunger, so you feel genuinely content for longer periods between meals. As an added bonus, dietary fiber also helps lower cholesterol and triglyceride levels and supports better overall blood work results. It truly is a situation where everybody wins. And one additional critically important factor is making sure you are consistently getting enough quality sleep each night. Because during deep sleep, your brain secretes greater amounts of growth hormone, which actively helps support and preserve muscle mass, boosts your overall metabolism, and helps your body more efficiently burn stored fat. So here are my final thoughts on all of this. Not every person will lose a full 10 pounds within 1 week, but virtually everyone will lose some degree of weight depending on their individual physiology and how faithfully they follow these guidelines. And if you are currently retaining significant amounts of sodium and also dealing with bowel irregularity, and you follow all of these recommendations properly and consistently, losing 10 pounds in 1 week is genuinely within the realm of possibility for some people. However, it is important to understand that not all of that weight will represent actual fat loss. You need to become more conscious and intentional about your choices. You need to begin eating in a genuinely healthier and more nourishing way. You need to incorporate some form of regular exercise into your lifestyle. And it does not need to involve lifting heavy weights. It simply needs to be something that effectively elevates your metabolic rate. And always remember that the majority of your body is composed of water. How can you possibly deprive your body of something so fundamental when water is absolutely necessary to support a healthy and efficient metabolism? Water is not optional when it comes to losing weight effectively. It is essential. And what would truly make me happy is to see you begin making meaningful changes starting today, because your health belongs to you and it is one of the most valuable and important things you possess. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with your friends and family. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and most importantly, go out and make it a truly great day. I am Dr. Alan Mandell,